Shake Table Lab by Annelie and Catherine. Before we started building, we had to draw out a plan. Next, we had to think of models that could withstand earthquakes. Annelie and I thought about ways to support the building while it was being weighed down. The width of the building would be 20 centimeters. The first floor would be 19 centimeters, and the second floor would be 18 centimeters. In total, the whole building would be 37 centimeters. We started out by making a base that would hold our building upright. We put 2 straws, one inside of the other, and made 4 of them. After, Annelie and I taped the straws to the cardboard base. Annelie and I started building the uprights and the floors. We put a straw inside of a straw to make the straw longer and the distance from the base to the first floor longer. Then together, we made the first floor's outline. We started to build up from there by making 4 more uprights before we put straws as each cross support of the building. Next, we added the cross supports. We decided to use X's. Next, we taped 1 straw on at a time. Annelie and I repeated this step on each side of the first and second floors. After that, we added on more floor support. Then we added our fancy roof. Finally, we were done. The first floor was 19 centimeters from the base and 18 centimeters from the first to the second floor. Then we added the roof. Before Annelie and I put our tower on the shake table, we had to do static testing. We put 2 small sandbags, each 250 grams, on each floor. Our tower successfully stood up and didn't collapse. To strengthen our tower, we had to reinforce the straws. We inserted 1 straw inside of another straw for 4 uprights. Our tower's strongest parts are the parts with the reinforced straws. The joints of the tower are also very strong. They are strong because they have many straws connected, which gives it a lot of support. The tower's weakest parts are the floors. Annelie and I didn't put enough support underneath the floor. Annelie and I put tape wherever 2 straws met. We also put tape where the X supports crossed. For flooring and decorations, we used paper. We used paper to make the roof. The unicorns, rainbows, and the clouds were made of paper as well. Annelie and I also colored the paper with markers. We sometimes used regular clear tape. This was the first small earthquake.
Gentle earthquake.
Gentle. Ready, set, go. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, it's flying.
Is that anything?
Oh my gosh.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, that's pretty good.
What?
This is when our tower collapsed.
Don't kill our tower.
Here we go. Here we go. Whoa, this is a big one.
Our tower had a lot of unstable movement at the time when it was falling. The green line shows the side-to-side movement. The orange line shows back and forth movement. And finally, the blue line shows up and down movement. You can tell where on the graph the tower collapsed. Hi, I'm Catherine, and this is my Shake Table Lab interview. Our tower withstood 14 sandbags, 7 on the first floor and 7 on the second floor. We put 16 on, but it fell. Our tower failed at the first floor cross supports. They were not strong enough to support 14 sandbags. There were not enough straws or tape. If I were to change something about my building, I would add more support on the first floor and on the base level under the floors. To build an earthquake-safe building, I learned that there are many codes and regulations you need to follow. You also need to have a lot of support. I enjoyed working with my partner and being creative about decorating our building and designing it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Annelie and this is my Shake Table Lab interview. Our tower withstood 14 sandbags, 7 on the first floor and 7 on the second floor. I thought our tower was pretty strong. It fell when we put 16 sandbags in total on our tower. Our building failed at the base cross supports on the first floor. It failed because we did not have enough straws or tape to support our building. If I would have done this project over and made changes to my tower, I would have added more straws to the bottom supports, I would have taped our straws together better, and I would have taped where 2 straws connected more. I learned that to make an earthquake-safe building, there are many building codes and regulations you need to follow. You also need a very strong and sturdy foundation because this is what holds up the rest of the building or tower. I enjoyed that we got to be creative and design our own building. I also enjoyed to do our decorations on our roof and work with my partner. Thank you.